Hello everybody. I'm going to give you a second to find us and get logged in. I'm going to go over to Facebook and make sure that I can see your comments as you join. It's an exciting day. Let me see here. So I posted a few minutes ago that we were within $20 of our last year's goal for Stamp Out Breast Cancer. I'm so excited I can't even talk. And Brenda Donovan got on and she made it tied. So we are at, for Stamp Out Breast Cancer this year, we're at $9,671 raised, equal with last year, which is just crazy awesome. Yeah, crazy. It bears repeating, doesn't it? Let's see. I can't share this. What's going on? Share. Oh my gosh. I can't even begin. So exciting. All right. So the event was this past Saturday, and the people who came to the in-person event, they had a stamping experience. We made 5 projects, and I made just enough. There was 3 packets left over when we were done, and the week before, I was prepping 48, but I bumped it to 60 at the last minute because I saw all the registrations come in. I have to say, I think it was the busiest Stamp Out Breast Cancer event ever. Mary Jo, I love you and I miss your face. I hope you're doing good. So before we even got in the room, we raised $7,000, which was just crazy to me. And I am so incredibly grateful, and I can't begin to tell you how astonished I am that we're at like 9,600. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think 10,000 would be amazing. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it all shakes out by the end of the year. We have until December 31st. Maybe I'll do another little card something or other. So exciting. Well, I have all kinds of things to share with you today. I'm gonna start with my team swaps, and then there's a brand new product offering that started today called Eden's Garden. And I did a swap with a bunch of demonstrators, and I can show you their swap cards, as well as the one I did. And then I have a project we can make using it. And I have this crazy idea of what to use for a toilet paper leftover. So I'm gonna flip this camera and we will get moving, okay? Sorry, I don't want to make you dizzy, so I'm putting my hand over the, okay. Good stuff. So I just want to jump in and make sure I can see your comments before we get going. Okay. So I'd like to share with you some, we had a swap. My team, every single month, we make card swaps. Last month, the theme was Christmas, and this one was by Mary to Whiskey. She's a silver elite demonstrator on my team. And then this one was by Denise Coultier, silver demonstrator on my team. I love all the colors on this one. It's got a lot of different textures and a lot to look at. I love when when you pick up a card and you have to keep coming in. This one was by Linda Brannick. It looks like she splattered some Wink of Stella on there. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I want to just keep looking at it and sparkle. And looks like that gold paper that's in the holiday book. It's a nice way to use it. Let's see. This one is by Cheryl Davis. And of course we have to have pink, a pink Christmas card. It's in Cheryl pink. Hey Vicky, how's Disney? watching us from Disney World. This one is from my downline, Sue, Gordy Van Gogh on Facebook. Again, another silver demonstrator in my group. Amazing artist. Look, she stamped her envelope. And this one is by Lori Brown, brand new demonstrator from Florida. I love doing the swaps because you can see, like, we're just all crafters at heart, and that's what we really love. Let's see. This one is by Robin White. Robin is from Georgia. I love all the Wink of Stella. Look at the sparkle on those pine cones. Every single month we do a card swap with my team, and it's organized by a silver demonstrator in my group, Sharon Verity. And this was her card. I love how these snowflakes are iridescent. Hopefully you're getting that as I move it back and forth. Hey, how's it going, Ella? All right. So there's that. And today we started with a new, oh, well, there's a couple more Christmas cards. This one was Christine Crutcher. I know that for sure. And then this was another swap that I was in, and I don't know who made this one. I'm sorry. Okay. So again, all of these are swap cards. If it's one that I made, I will show you. But this is showing, we have a brand new Eden's Garden stamp set. And I was in a 1-for-1 swap with a whole bunch of demonstrators. And they asked me to be a part of it. So it was really cool because I got all kinds of samples. This is one. Showcases the designer paper and the dies really well. So pretty. And this person stamped the inside. I love that. I made this one. This is a fun fold, and I sent these out for my top 5 team members last month. It is a Z fold, so when you go to cut this, you just score it cardstock in half at 5.5, and then you can score it again at 2 3/4, and that's just what makes the Z. It's an easy fun fold. Hey, Val. And then I heat embossed the Dear Friend on the elegant, I'm just going to say eggplant. No, the evergreen. I don't even know what this stuff's called anymore. And then the brushed gold cardstock came out of the holiday book too. This ribbon is overlooked in the catalog. It's in the main book. It is, you know what? I'm just going to have to grab the catalog because I remember what it's called, and I'll know it the minute I see it. But it is in the annual catalog. Here, let's take a look real quick. Because I don't want to call it the wrong thing. The minute I see it, I'm going to be like, yep. Fine art ribbon. So if you're looking for it, I know it's gold ribbon, but it goes with the fine art suite in the main catalog. And then I took that fine art ribbon and married it up with the in color ribbon, also in the main catalog somewhere. I swear it's in here. I'll keep flipping back and forth until I find it. Oh gosh. Oh, there it is. Open weave ribbon. So it was soft succulent open weave ribbon with the gold ribbon. It was because it was right beside it that I didn't see it. And I just tied them together on that project. So really fun. And these embellishments are coming with that suite. Oh, you know what? I'll get a whole package so you can see. They're really pretty. So these are the garden gems that go with. Aren't they pretty? Can you just see punch art with cat eyes? So pretty. Okay, so moving right along. This was my swap card that I sent out. And again, I used the same 2 ribbons, the gold ribbon, the fine art ribbon with the open weave, soft succulent ribbon. And that's that gold paper that Linda Brannick used on her swap card. Oh, these are so pretty. And of course, I did take them out of the envelope, so I don't know who did what. There's a whole bunch of demonstrators that did this, and this was not mine. This one, Carol Nordquist, she had a Post-it note on the back of hers, so I knew whose was whose there. I love that image stamped on top of the sentiment. What a good idea. And then this is from the dies. Just gorgeous. It ain't easy being green. If you like green, this is your set. So pretty. Okay, same thing. Okay, I love this card. And the reason I love it so much is it was punched with my favorite triple banner punch, right? And then this is just a square that was cut in half. So the person who made it, like, I don't know if you can see that, but they just took a square from the designer paper, cut it in half, and used it to make the outlet. I really just like all of it. I like the way that it's stamped. I like the die cut on top. I like the blending brushes around the sides. It's so pretty. Okay, empty card base. Oh, one of mine. You saw that one already. This one folds up and folds down. So the designer paper does all the work. And you know what's really cool about this design? It's 4 inches wide, and then from here to here is scored at 5 1/4. And then whatever the measurement is, it doesn't really matter. Oh, and look, it's folded. So this was probably a 4 by 12, and they folded it down. But what a fun use of that paper to get both sides, because it really is gorgeous. And one side has gold foil, and the other side is matte. Super pretty. Okay, this one, so pretty. I think it got, the ribbon got funky in the mail. I might have to trim that, but another beautiful card. Monica Davis. I like the way that the center of that circle is cut out. Let's see. This one is Dina Rico, my buddy. Totally awesome. And I love the gold foil and the gold ribbon. What a great use of this stamp and paper. Deb Snyder. I'm glad that these folks put their Post-it note, because then I know who it is. Susan Campfield. Gorgeous. I love this embossing folder. I don't know if you're seeing it, but it's got like, it just looks so modern, but it's like fall. It's so pretty. Okay, let's see. We got more. Look at this. So it was a great swap, and I'm gonna make a display board, I think, just out of this for the Eden's Garden, because it's so cool. This is a double Z fold. And I don't know the measurements on this off the top of my head, but I'm sure that if you Google double Z fold, you can get the measurements. It's a fairly easy fun fold. Let's see. I got Sending Hugs, and this is just gorgeous. All they did was stamp and then put a banner and layer up a couple of little things from the dies. Absolutely beautiful. And these little nuggets added in. I like that they're 2 different sizes there, but what a nice addition. It's a perfect little card. I love it. And of course, I don't have who made that one. But that's some inspiration for you. Now, this month, if you're purchasing Eden's Garden products through me, I have another group that I belong to, and we all created our own card, and then we made a PDF. So if you place an order with me and you are getting the Eden's Garden things, I can email you a PDF with more inspiration on projects that you can copy. But look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that awesome? That's just in my swaps for that. And then that was my team swaps. So if you missed the beginning, you may want to pop back around. Let's see. So I have this project that we made at my stamp club. It really, really simple. And then we have this project that we made at my stamp club. And this one I want to recreate with you. So I'm just going to grab a packet and some ink. Here we go. So it uses the Evening Evergreen ink pad. And, oh, what do you know? That's a packet for the other card. That's special. Hopefully I got the right one. That would be embarrassing. Oh, of course, it's the wrong card. That's funny. So my friend Susan Campfield and I were in a swap, as you heard, and gosh darn it, she didn't get my swap card. She got an envelope ripped in half. So I felt so bad that I told her that I would send her one of these packets, and I sent her the packet that I was planning to do for the live. So I guess we're going to do the other card. This came out of the Give It a Whirl dies, and I pre-tied the bows, and these are just from the Circles framelits, and this is just regular cardstock. I stamped the image on the cardstock and painted it with Wink Stella, and then attached the cotton paper to this layer. Now the cotton paper is very delicate. So I put the adhesive on the layer underneath and then laid the cotton paper down. I want to show you some of that. It's kind of like tissue paper. So it comes in 2 colors and you get 5 sheets of each. And this is the Evening Evergreen one. And what I was thinking would be kind of cool is making one of those, remember the Christmas crackers when you were a kid? So I don't know, maybe we'll do that first. So I'm gonna start, so a toilet paper roll, go figure, is exactly 4 inches that way. I want to like measure it this way, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go with that. We'll cut a strip of paper, and you can see I was cutting die cuts with this out of this strip. Just gonna change gears. I wanted to make that card with you too, but I mailed out the packet. How silly am I? When you do swaps, you get so excited to get your stuff in the mail that if you didn't get it, boy, that would be sad. I'm gonna just take a guess and say that it's 6, but I could be wrong. And then I'm gonna kind of curl the paper to get it started. I just want to see how much paper I'd actually need to make my cracker. Oh, that's pretty good, huh? So I cut this 4 by 6. That's not too bad at all. All right, I'm gonna grab some adhesive and we'll get moving. So I'm gonna start by putting adhesive on this side and this side. Maybe I did that wrong. Did I do that wrong? I think I did. It's okay. Yep, I did it wrong. That's okay. If I have to, I'll cut another piece. You know I'm not shy around cutting my paper. Ugh, such a goofball. Well, this adhesive is nice and sticky. I'm gonna go again. So I'm gonna start by laying this down with the adhesive up, and we'll just go backwards. I just want to cover that so it's not like so obvious on what it is. Okay, so ta-da, we fixed it. Okay. Yeah, the little heart came from the Give It a Whirl dies, and I can't put them down. You know my team is Stampers with Heart, and like even my retreats are Stamp Your Heart Out. My team is all full of heart, and oh my gosh, I can't believe we like are right at our goal from last year with the breast cancer fundraiser. We're 9,671. So everybody that contributed, everybody that did a little bit, donated a card, donated a design because we sent out tutorials for that for people who donated at least $20. They all got emails with tutorials already, but that's ongoing, so I can send out more tutorials if people are donating. So I'm gonna stuff it with candy, and these are just buttermints. I got them on Amazon, and they sell them all different times a year. I really like them because if I'm gonna mail a packet to somebody in Texas, chocolate melts, and these don't, and they're delicious, and they stand the heat if I'm mailing them. So here's my thought. So now that we did that, there is kind of a softer side. I think I want it to be darker. So I'm gonna roll this up. And twist the ends. And we get a Christmas cracker. So that's the cotton paper. Isn't that cute? All right, I'm gonna grab some ribbons and you guys can tell me what we want to use. All right, I've got like this one that's completely unraveled. I've got the shimmery organza. It's glittered and it's got like pink dots in it. I've got the matching evening evergreen polyester ribbon. And I got a big a big gray chunky one because this could be kind of pretty too, where we're tying off the ends. It would make a pretty bow. And then I grabbed this one. This ribbon tends to come with a lot of static. So what I do is I hit it with a dryer sheet before I try and do anything with it. So if it's sticking to me or my projects, it's gonna drive me crazy. I'll actually just rub it on a dryer sheet and it takes care of that static, which is pretty funny. Looks like my cracker could use a little bit adhesive there, do you think? So I'm learning here too. So this was just an idea I had in my head before we went live. I didn't really make one before. So how about if we put a little adhesive there so it can't move, and we'll roll that back up. Then they'll really have to destroy it. The white one from Wispy Wonder. Wispy Wonder, huh? Baker's Twine, red and white. So this one, I got it. I was like, what? Wispy Wonder. I got you now. I'm a little slow on the uptake. All right. Maybe we'll try like one on one side, and like I want to try the big gray one. This ribbon is so overlooked in the catalog, and it makes such a pretty bow, but we'll try both and see what we think. Come on. Where's the end? There we go. Okay. Oh, it's already looking pretty pretty Christmassy, isn't it? I do like that. Good pick, guys. So we got this one. And then I just want to see what the gray looks like. We don't necessarily have to keep it, but I don't know if we sell Baker's Twine in red and white. I'd have to look, Brenda. That's a good idea. Let me see. Well, this could slow me down, huh? Ugh, my goodness gracious. No patience. So that's the one, the glittered organdie. And here is the nice big, thick, it's not as pretty, I don't think, but I want you to see it in a bow though, because it's like so fun for this time of year. It should be, it's easy to wrap packages with it, and I could imagine if people make bows for kids or for their grandkids, that this one would be one that would actually show up because it's nice and thick. It's a nice ribbon. So I'm gonna go this way, and with this I definitely like the glittered ribbon better, so I'm not even gonna cut it off, but you see how bright and pretty that can be. May have come in a paper pumpkin. Oh yeah, you know what? I know what one you mean. There was a pink and white one, and it came in that tag kit. The one that's not available right now. You guys loved it so much. We sold out of them. Let's see. But I definitely think that this Christmas cracker is going to look better with the glitter. You guys are so right. But you see what I mean about the bows with that. Like, you could make hair bows with that. So cool. All right. So there's the start of our cracker. And then, let's see. I'm going to take these card pieces. I don't know. Oh, you know what might be kind of cool? I love this sentiment, right? My heart is tied to yours, tug if you need anything. What if we were to make a banner? I'm gonna need some white paper for that because like I said, that card packet went out. Here, I found a scrap. So I am thinking that's about 3/4 of an inch. When you're cutting a scrap off to get a banner, there's two different ways. You can measure on either side of the trimmer. So I'm actually measuring on that side to get my 3/4 of an inch. And I don't want it to be the full length. I kind of like the length that it is on that card. So let's cut it down. I'm going to grab that punch. Easier said than done. And then we'll go in and take a look at it. Let's see. So this punch, you can cut your paper to 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, or 1 inch, and it'll just sit in the grooves. I did 3/4 for this one. It's kind of in the middle. And you just have to get it lined up, and then you push it all the way in. And that's good for both sides, the point or the... So you could make like arrows if you wanted to. Okay. So there's our banner. And I'm gonna bring in that stamp. And I know I grabbed the ink pad. It's under here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Hey, Lucy. Boy, I miss you. I hope you're doing good. Lucy lives near me, but she's on an awesome trip, an awesome adventure. Okay, so I'm gonna ink up. Yeah, Lucy, that was one of our club cards, the Eden's Garden. I love that. It's so pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl this with my fingers. So again, anybody that buys the Eden's Garden bundle from me this month, I am going to send you the PDF directions for this grouping of cards that I'm in a collaborative group with. So not just my ideas, which I kind of like because I definitely have my own style, so I like when I can get ideas from other demonstrators too, because we're all different and put here to help each other. So let's see. Oh, I love it. So now I'm thinking that I could like cut some more of those hearts and I can put them on the ends of my little cracker. Of course, I was thinking Christmas cracker, but boy, this project has just taken its own turn, huh? And I'm just gonna open those up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in some liquid glue because I think it'll be easier to put the banner on with that. Oh, I have to go back. You know, it's funny. I don't know how much the bundle is. I will, when we're all done, Val, I'll post a complete supply list to the top. So these cotton sheets, the designer paper, the stamp set and dies, the bundle, and then I'll also post the Give It a Whirl dies. And of course, this cute ribbon. This is that evening evergreen ribbon. So I'll post what I showed to make it easy for you to kind of look through. And when I do that and I go back to the video and I put them at the top, those links are hot. So if you click on them, they'll bring you right to the store and put the item in. It's like so easy to put the item in your cart. So hopefully it'll make it easy for you to shop. All right, so I got this done. Let me get some ribbon out of the way here, because I definitely need to go die cut some hearts. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you the designer paper. We did go through my swaps, but I don't know, like this is such a delicate little pattern. I like small patterns. This one, you can tell I was busy. I mean, these are almost gone. I only have, I think, 1 pack left. I wheeled through everything that I was able to order on a demonstrator pre-order last month, and then I used all of it. So these were just like cut off pieces that I had left that we used to start today's stuff. Oh, something else you should know. Starting on November 4th, there's going to be a starter kit promotion, and they're putting the starter kit on sale. It's gonna be $75 instead of $99, free shipping, and you pick out $125 in product. So if you have a big wish list and you want to try out being on my team, you can participate in the swap this month. Actually, the swap theme this month for my team page is if you love it, put some ink on it. It's make a card with a stamp set that you haven't used before, that you've purchased. So we're trying to help people use their stamps. But if they've purchased it and they haven't put ink on it, that's our swap theme for this month for the team. Okay, so that's just putting the designer paper on both sides. And then I can put that on my card front. Just make a card to go with. This is so easy and so pretty. What side do we want? Do we want the splatters, or do we want the side with the gold? You tell me. Yeah, it's not a bad thing for the suite, because for the suite you also get this cotton paper, which I thought was really cute. I used it for making cards, but I really like it for these crackers. I think it would be kind of fun to make these at Christmas for the kids, and figure out maybe small toys to put inside and have them crack them, like we used to. Which side? The gold. Okay. Let me see. So we'll put the gold down. So I cut this to 4x3, and then I made the green layer just 1/8 of an inch bigger. So it's 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. And then I thought I had these stamped, but I guess I don't. That's okay. we'll pull the ink pad back out. And this is the Sending Hugs. I don't know how many times I've said that on social media this week. I'm so sorry, Sending Hugs. So I'm just gonna stamp this. And then I need my take your pick here. I think I'm gonna go this way and turn and burn, baby. And I do have a little bit of a halo there. I must have rocked my stamp. Do you see it? I don't know if you're seeing it. So sometimes when you stamp, if I trim my stamps so that usually I would catch that edge and trim it off, but I didn't, and now there's some ink on my stamp. I must have got excited when I was inking up. So I'm gonna use, I have a sand eraser here, and I'm just gonna take care of that little spot. And this is an eraser that is legit made of sand. It's got like sand in it. We gave them at the last retreat, the one that was online. I'm gonna have to do one of those soon. I have done a couple of retreats in person. I need to make sure that I do one for all of you guys that are online. Okay, just a couple of dimensionals. Don't want to overuse them. Just kidding. Use them up. I'll buy more. Oh, and before I do this, because this would be green on green and it would just sort of blend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dunk it in the ink pad. I want another layer of ink on there. Ta-da. And that will make a nice border. I just don't want to touch it while it's wet, so I'm going to give it a second. So that's that. Pretty simple, easy card. Christmas cracker that I need to put hearts on, but I will. I'll do it after, because by the time I pull out my big shot, and it would just be to put a couple of hearts on there. So, but that's kind of the idea that was rolling around in my head, saving those little toilet paper rolls to do something kind of fun with them. So my designer paper on the inside to cover the toilet paper roll was 4x6. And then I just used a full sheet of that new cotton paper, and it comes in 2 colors. It comes in the evergreen or in the soft succulent, which is on the front of this card. It's so soft. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera again. So we tied our own total for the breast cancer fundraiser. I showed all of my swap cards that came in, both from the team and from the fundraiser, and for this. So I'm very excited. Yeah, this card was a club card. So cool. And I hope you're having a great week. If there's anything that you need, let me know. The tutorials for the snowman, if you took that class, all went out. New classes are going to be offered starting soon. Then there was the Be Jolly workshop, and those directions are going to be emailed out next. So if you placed an order on the host code, those kits went out as soon as I saw the host code come through. But now that I'm closing that host code, I'll be sending all the directions out to go with the kits. So if you're waiting on those, they're coming today. And that's everything. And Stamp Out Breast Cancer, I'm just astounded. We're so close to $10,000. I'm grateful and humbled and amazed at all of you and what we can do as crafters when we take our hobby and use it to make the world better. So thank you. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, have a wonderful week. And like I said, if you need anything, private message me, and I will see you soon.